कि दुनिया में ऐसे ऐसे हीरे पैदा हुए हैं जिन्होंने सारी दुनिया का नक्शा ही बदल दिया, क्योंकि ये दुनिया को अपनी अलग नजर से देख पाए। दिमाग उनके जरा हटके थे, आसपास वालों को बर्दाश्त नहीं हुआ, तकलीफें खड़ी कर दी। इसके बावजूद वो जीते, और ऐसे जीते कि दुनिया देखती रहेगी।
വാക്കുകൾ കൂട്ടിച്ചൊല്ലാൻ വയ്യാത്ത കിടാങ്ങളെ ദീർഘദർശനം ചെയ്യും ദൈവജ്ഞരല്ലോ നിങ്ങൾ. വൈലപ്പള്ളി ശ്രീധരമേനന്റെ മാമ്പഴം എന്ന കവിതയിലെ വിഖ്യാതമായ വരികളാണിത്. വേൾഡ് renowned romantic poet William Wordsworth said, "Child is the father of the man." Of course, childhood is an awesome age. It's an age of happiness, innocence, freedom, naughtiness, playfulness, what not. We all love to go back to our own childhood. We love to cherish our memories. We love to reclaim and revisit our own glorious lost past. My dears, in this video, I would like to talk about Children's Day. You know that in Kerala, during COVID-19 crisis, 43,000 children have undergone counseling. It is alarming because they are facing several severe mental tension and anxieties. So this is alarming. My dears, in India, 109 children are getting sexually abused every day. Quite horrible. So in this crucial juncture, we have to pause and ponder over our roles and attitudes towards children as well. So my dears, how many of us are good parents, good teachers, good counselors and good advisors? It's the time we have to rethink. So today I would like to give you some strategies to become an ideal parent and a good teacher as well. We know that we have to nurture our children very well. Today's children are tomorrow's future. We celebrate Children's Day because it is the birth anniversary of our former Prime Minister Jawaharlal Nehru. We call him Chachaji because of his extreme fondness for children. So we dedicate this day for him and to all children in the world, and especially in India. World Children's Day is celebrated on 20th November as well. So this is very crucial that children are tomorrow's future. So we have to think about the life and their prosperity, their connection with others as well. So let's begin. My dears, I have seen many parents and teachers having the mentality to comparing children with others. So I have already mentioned in one of my videos that comparison is a thief of joy. So I would like to give you some strategies to improve or give positive stroke to children's lives. Because children are the budding stars. They have to get our love and care, our affection. So if we don't give love and affection to them, they will get unhappy and they will be miserable. They feel that they are unworthy to be loved and all. So let's begin some of the strategies. My dears, first thing is that don't label your children. Labeling children is a crime actually. Labeling them as good and bad is very bad because that will make a scar in their life. Second thing is that we have to express our love. We should not be miserly in praising our children. We must express our love with good actions. We must hug them, kiss them, and be affectionate to children. If you do not express your love to your children, they won't understand that you have full of love to them. So love is all about expressing. We must express our love. This is very important. I have seen plenty of parents and teachers, they don't express their love. And especially as a parent, you must express your love through your actions. It's very important. They must know that you love them. And even the word, I love you, I care about you, will make them happy. So we have to be very careful about that. Third thing is that don't try to ignore their little actions. Because for a child, each and every little action is very important. They consider their little actions are big. So we have to pay attention to their little actions. I think, my dears, if we follow 4 A's in our life, we can make our life beautiful, our family life, our teaching life, everything beautiful. First thing is attention. We have to pay attention to our children's hobbies, their actions, their habits, everything. Second thing is that we have to acknowledge it. Acknowledgement is very important. We have to acknowledge their activities. Third thing is that acceptance. We have to accept a child for who he is or she is. So final thing is that appreciation. Appreciation is very important. We have to appreciate them. Whether it is minor or major, we must appreciate their qualities. So that will definitely reinforce them. That will definitely boost their abilities. They will get a positive reinforcement. In fact, we are actually trying to invade their imagination by giving our own imagination to their shoulders. That's very bad because they have got their own imagination. That's another point we have to keep in mind. They have got their own imagination. Let them go wild in their imagination because they have to grow and glow greatly. This is very important. We should not fit our imagination on their shoulders. I've seen many people, many parents and teachers, they want them to fit themselves to their lives. It means that they don't let them to be imaginative. And they actually prompt them, promote their ideals and their good old ideals, their old ideals on their shoulders. So they may think that that is the only thing exists in this world. So let them be wild and let them be creative in their imagination. Because students, especially children in present condition, they are brilliant at several things, especially in terms of doing several social media activities or other things. They are great in doing it. It means that they should be addicted to that. It doesn't mean that. It means that they are skillful in doing that rather than elders, I would say. So it is very important that we have to let them be imaginative in their own ways, in their own terms. Another thing is that you should understand that you can't be a superhero or superheroine to your children, because to imitate a character in your movies, to become a celebrity or a superhero, great father to your children will definitely bring negative impact. Because you have to be realistic in your attitude and actions, especially your behavior with your children. I've seen plenty of parents to try to cover up, try to conceal, try to hide their real self. It is not an ideal thing, because you have to present yourself as you are. This is very important. Try to be realistic and don't try to bring, I would say, cock and bull stories. It means that unrealistic stories and all. Those stories are full of imagination, but you should not frighten them with highly fabricated stories. For example, I have heard people trying to bring unrealistic stories. You might have heard about Malayalam statements like "Kokachi pidikum." That will definitely mar their future. That will definitely spoil them. That's a spoiler, I would say. They are afraid of darkness because their mind is already instilled with several indelible wrong notions and stories. So that actually brings negative impact. That you might have watched the movie Manichitathal. That movie, Ganga's character is actually influenced by several stories that is quite unrealistic. Stories that are very unrealistic with their life, and finally she becomes a prey to illness. So this is another thing we have to keep in mind. Another thing is that every child is special child. You know that children with intellectual disabilities, children with physical disabilities, you must understand that it's not your physical appearance, but your character is very important. And let them know that physical appearance have nothing to do with your life. Whether you're black or white or grey, it has nothing to do with your life, because it's your character, your abilities that matters. It's very important. Another very important factor is that, very important thing is that, my dears, you should let them know that each and every gender is equal. Bring them up with equal respect towards genders. Gender equality is very important, because all warmongers, aggressors were children. They were once children in their life. So this is very important. We have to realize that to respect opposite sex is very important. That's the problem in which we are facing in this current society. We give advices to girl child, saying that you have to care and you have to take care of yourself, you have to be modest and all. But we forget to give advice to boys that you are supposed to protect and you're supposed to care about your opposite sex, and you should understand that their life has their own dignity. You should be respectful to them. This is another thing we forget in our life. So my dears, this Children's Day should be a reminder for all parents, all teachers and children to think that childhood is an awesome age. It's an age of innocence, an age of greatness, and today's children are tomorrow's future. And that's why plenty of writers and scholars talked about this great age. Our writer, Rabindranath Tagore, said, "Don't limit a child to your learning, for he was born in another time." This is very important, my dears. So, this Children's Day should be a reminder for us, and we have to pay attention to children's little actions and be a positive spirit to them, and we have to give ample attention, and we have to care about them, and we have to understand that every child is a special child. Let them know that you are always with them, but don't police them. Be polite to them. Amuse them when you are with them. And understand that every child is a special child. Every child is a special child. Let a child be a child. Happy Children's Day to all. Thank you. Thank you very much.